Greetings, everyone. How are you guys doing? This is my first time going live on YouTube. So, like I said, I'm learning. I'm learning. Um, I want to talk about self mastery. I think I will give it a little bit of time though. However, um, for people to come on and people may not even come on, but look, I'm thinking of Facebook. But anyway, I guess I need to get into the meat and potatoes. But how you guys doing? I'm Queen Serene and I'm here on our channel, Dripping in Wealth. Okay. Now, subscribe to our channel and you'll get a lot of different updates this year. And then look, I'm gonna work on my editing too. So it's in there right now, but hey. Um, so I'm doing self mastery. I'm like a self mastery class today. And because you need to know thyself, especially when entering a stage in your life where you have some big decisions like home ownership, businesses, or where you're going to take yourself in the future, right? And I guess I need to look up there to the camera so you guys can see me. But um, anyway, so first of all, you have to find your why. What is your purpose? In order to self master yourself, you need to know what your purpose is in life. What is your why? My why is my children and my grandchildren. They are the ones that push me forward in accomplishing different things in my life in order to leave a legacy for them so they can have in the future. All right. So you got to find that why because that why is what drives you most of the time. Okay. And then whatever you do it with everything you got. Do it with everything you got. And I'm gonna use home ownership since I did a live earlier and about that book, Lord of Your Land by Jay Morrison. Shout out to him because he is one of my mentors. Um, and so I may highlight that a lot, but do it with all you got. Whatever you do it with everything you have. For example, when I wanted to become a homeowner, I had to fix my credit. It was a lot of different things that I had to put in place and in order for me to accomplish that, but I was still determined. I gave it all I got. I knew that that was what I was wanting to do, and I did it. And I did it with all I have, even with starting a business. Get learning how to incorporate a business, learning things because I did everything pretty much on my own by research and trying to figure it out hands on. Um, and there's no limits of who you can be or what you can create, as far as if you do start a business or if you want to be someone that is on YouTube like I am now, because it took me a while to do this. This is something I've been wanting to do for a minute, but I just didn't have the, I guess, motivation enough to come on here live and just get going. And what I just had to do, I just had to do it. I just had to just go like this is my first one live on YouTube, and I knew I just had to do it. Okay, and so this is something that I'm creating, and there's no limits. Okay, and as you care in tune with your purpose, or if as you get in tune with your purpose, you will be unstoppable. I really want this dripping in wealth product to really give you guys a lot of valuable information, a lot of jewels. Like I said, we want to be able to help you in branding yourself in your business and getting you to where you want to be. And like I said, and I should have said before in my live on Facebook, if you have any questions about how to start or to become a homeowner, look, I did everything that it is. So I know how to become a homeowner. And so everything that it took. So what I did was, um, like I said, follow those steps and get that book. But it was some other things in between that I did that I had to do for myself as well. Because even though, you had to fix your credit, the fixing your credit it wasn't in the book, but I had to do that too. So it's other steps that you have to do as well in order to get that going. But if you have any questions about that, I can help you. I can definitely help you to get you into your own home, okay, and give you the steps. All right, and you are in control of your path in life. Just know that you are the one that is in control. You are. Nobody's in control but you. You have to get out there. Like I said, this is self mastery, but it's also a mindset. This is a mindset. You have to do it for yourself. You can say it and say it and say it, but just like this channel, I just had to get up on here and do it, right? Because I'm in control of my path and my life. And don't let your present circumstances define who you are, because a lot of people know that when I first moved here to, not my family, they don't know, but because they was probably wondering where did she go, but I had some things that was going on in my life that I kind of just left, and I just came here in the Shoals area to make a new start. And when I started, I had went to a shelter. I had to go. I went. I didn't have to, but I did at the time. This was my journey, and I had to do it the way I needed to do it. And so I stayed at a shelter, and I said stayed there for about a month. That was my journey, and then until I got an apartment, and then until I got a house, a house. And I eventually moved to an apartment, but eventually then I got my home. But what I'm saying is your circumstances doesn't define who you are. Even those years ago, 6, 7 years ago, 8, however many it was, um, that I was homeless here, coming here in a new city, homelessness to home ownership. Because now I own a home. Okay, so my circumstances then. So wherever you're starting, start right there. Start right where you're at, and just go up. You just keep on going and walking up them steps. That's all you can do. And so yeah, so it doesn't matter those circumstances. So, you know. And then another thing, this is a phrase that I love, and I don't know who made it up, or who was the author of this, or the who came up with this. And some of you may have heard this before, but if you want your life to change, you have to change the things in your life, right? If you want things in your life to change, you have to change things in your life, right? Because that's the only way it's going to happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Look, I don't know. I'm looking at myself. I need to be looking up here at you guys. But if you want things to change in your life, you have to make those changes. And that's what I had. I had to set my mindset to that. I had to make the changes for myself, because back in the day, I did a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about, clubbing. I still like to hang out, but I don't, necessarily go to a club. I do a lot of business events and stuff like that now. And then as you see, go, interviewing different other businesses and things like that. But back in the day, it was a journey for me. It was a journey, and but I changed a lot of things in my life. I was living for my children. They are my why, my then especially my grandchildren. They're here, and they are my triple Y, triple duper Y. But yes, thank you for joining me today. Um, like it can't get no worse. It can only get better. Just know that it can't get any worse. It can only get better. And tune in until next time. Okay. So yeah, there you go. Thank you. Peace. Oh, look, I'm on my laptop and I'm thinking it's a touch screen.